Jai Hind everyone, wishing each one of you blessings of Ganesh Chaturthi. Now what's happening around the world? This update in MND channel is about authorities arresting Lebanon's ex-central bank chief Riad Salameh in Beirut and charged him with the embezzlement of $42 million. Now, Salameh has repeatedly denied these allegations of corruption, embezzlement, and illicit enrichment. He insists that his wealth has come from the inherited properties, investments, and his previous job as an investment banker at Merrill Lynch. Prosecutors in Germany have also confirmed that they are investigating the Lebanon's former central bank chief for money laundering and other crimes and have issued an arrest warrant for him. But I want to tell you first that who exactly is Riad Salameh? He's son of a hotelier. He studied at the American University of Beirut before making name of himself at a US investment bank, Merrill Lynch. There he got to know a certain Lebanese businessman, Rafik Hariri, and began managing his portfolio. Now, Hariri went to become the Lebanon's prime minister after the country's civil war, and when he needed to appoint central bank governor, he of course turned out to known people in Riad Salameh. Hariri was later assassinated by a UN-backed Hezbollah. That's what it's known to the people and sources. But Salameh stayed on as a central bank chief from 1993 until 2023. And when reflecting on such a marathon innings, the classical Batman quote comes to my mind: you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. Now, Salameh initially earned credibility for stabilizing the country's economy. There were even fanboys at the IMF during the 2008 global financial crisis. But did the good last forever? Of course, no. A crisis started engulfing the Lebanese economy from 2018, plunging millions into poverty. Lebanon's economy has since halved. Inflation peaked at 269% last year. It's still around 35% now. The lira has lost 98% of its value, and the desperate folks even have started robbing the banks to get their own money. Now, how did it, went so bad? The short answer is a healthy mix of inaptitude, corruption. And then if we go into the detail, it's that Lebanon has been borrowing beyond its means, lost crucial Gulf support, and due to Iran's hold on Hezbollah and Hezbollah's hold on Lebanon, and then faced severe liquidity crisis. So from 2016, Salameh started luring fresh US dollar deposits with the promise of sky-high returns. Now this seemed to work on paper, if not for the exorbitant amounts the Lebanese central bank now owed its depositors. But instead of them reining in spending, politicians doled out big pay rises ahead of the 2018 elections and later tried to balance the book with a tax on. Now, the sheer absurdity of the idea, they don't accept it. They coupled with a long-held sense of outrage at a system favoring the elites triggered mass protests and plunged the country into a political and economic crisis that still persists today. I can recall the quote of Warren Buffett: only when the tide goes out, you come to discover who has been, swimming naked. As Lebanese tide has receded, the astonishing delegation suggests Riad Salameh wasn't even wearing a sunblock. Now, my take on this is prosecutors are also saying Salameh was using elaborate financial deception to hide vast losses caused by his reckless monetary policies. Salameh denies the charges and says that he got wealthy from his Merrill Lynch days and plus a bit of his family money. And speaking of central bankers in trouble, Libya's central bank chief has now fled to Turkey after finding himself at the center of a power struggle between these two rival regimes now. They are running Libya to escape threats from armed militants. Now, Kabir has accused the Prime Minister of overspending and painting a misleading, rosy picture of the economy in his speeches. Critics of the government have accused him of mishandling oil revenues. The fall of Libya's central bank triggers a new struggle. What do you think will turmoil in Libya spill into the region? Do let us know in the comment section. Jai Hind.